Hey, everyone. It is 5 o'clock and it's Sunday, so it's time for So Sweet Sunday. You guys caught me adjusting my mic, and actually, I hope you can hear me. I think so, because there's a whole button that says the microphone is on, but I want to check to make sure. Where's the camera? First of all, today's going to be a little different. We're not stitching out. I don't feel good. I don't know what's going on. I feel like crap. But hold on. Let's share everywhere. I am live. Let's check the sound. But hold on. Yep. Okay, that works. I'm kind of hesitant to share my regular groups because I'm not doing my regular live stuff. I shared the So Sweet Academy. It's so sweet to learn. My chaotic embroidery. Come on. Embroidery bows, vinyl, and more. Nicole made it. Teaspoon of sugar. Uh-oh, spelled that wrong. And designs by Baby Moon. All right, you guys. So, and I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm hot. So I wrapped up in the blanket that my mommy made me. Yes, 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 my mommy made me this. How's my sound? I'm not yelling today. My chest hurts, okay? My chest hurts. So we're not doing a stitch out, but I do want to hop on here and talk to y'all about brother experience and what we just recently launched and something that I made. I meant to bring everything out here that I made for the event, like for my class, but I forgot to bring it out here, and it was a task to get me out here on its own. So with that being said, let's say hey to everyone. This is gonna be short. Listen, y'all, we in and out like a robbery. If y'all are not here now, you might miss it. Hey, Creative Notions. Hey, Topsy Stitches. Hey, Amelia. Hey, Capricia. I know. I missed you. Like when I was in Austin, so I was in Austin last week, y'all. The first 2 days, we had time to do some stuff to go have fun. And then after it got started, it got started. If you look at my Instagram, I goofed off. Like I goofed off and I had a good time. But once it got started, it got started. Hi, Doris. Why is this thing getting in the way? It's like StreamYard now has so many different notifications, it gets in my way. I picked up something. Where does it say? I can't see this. Okay, here we go. In Atlanta last month, and I'm still getting over. Well, I hope, listen, whatever I picked up, I hope I put it down just as fast. I was feeling scratchy. I think the hotel had a lot of mold. I feel that way. One of the other ladies was saying that she saw mold on her floor, and it never fails when I go to like a hotel. Most of the time it's in Texas. I always come back and I feel yucky, so it like gets my sinuses going. So that's what it seems like. Thank you, Amelia said feel better. Hey, Brendan. Brendan, now I'm under the weather. You hopped on here thinking I was gonna be the regular cheerful me. Nope, I'm all wrapped up in my mommy's blanket. The one that she made me. Okay, wait. But no, I still have some good stuff to tell you all about. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Angela. You have to get some rest. Your body can't. I know someone else just told me that. That's my biggest problem. I am not good at resting. Hey, Jennifer. Let's see. Brendan said howdy from Australia. Listen, we're gonna make it over to Australia soon and very soon. Hey, Vanessa. Okay, so Brendan said he's okay, but jet lag. Listen, when I came from the last time I came from Bali, so that's really close to that side of the world, I was jet lagged for like a week and a half. So first of all, kudos to you for being able to get here to or get there to Texas and be able to teach your classes. You are the real MVP. All right, so let me show you all what I was just playing around with today on my Avenir. And I have, there it goes, it's gonna come and go. I have a string of announcements. I want to show y'all the swag that I got at Brother Experience. And also I have some things to talk through, like just kind of what machines came out. So we're gonna talk for as long as my voice holds up. And then after that, we'll sign language. I don't know, I'm just joking. After that, we're going to bed. So look, I made this today. Let's see. Let me see if I can, hold on. So I made this today. Now this was made on the Avenir. I have some other good news of some cool stuff that I can make on software that's going to come up for you all before we hop off here. But let me show you the original, the inspo picture. I didn't set up all my cameras, so y'all gonna have to just lean in. Wait, let's do preset 1. Inspo picture. You see? And then this is what we stitched out on Picture Play. Do you see it? It's yet another cute little giraffe. So it's the same giraffe. Is it upside down? So we use Picture Play on the Avenir. Ah! All right, so I'm super, we're close up. Super excited about that one. And then I was like, okay, that is cute. That is cute. Yeah, I literally don't know what to do myself when I'm on here and I'm not stitching for y'all. So another one that we did, let's see if I can find the inspo picture. I don't think I'll be able to find it. Oh, yes, I will, because I put it into, I'm super thirsty. I think I'm dehydrated too. Y'all don't fuss at me. Don't fuss. Just don't fuss at me. I'm doing the best that I can. All right, so this was the inspo picture. I just found this one on what's that thing called? Pinterest. Okay. And this is what we made. This is what came of it. Oh, the blanket's falling. So I used the Picture Play. Do y'all see? You see what I did there? Okay. I used the Picture Play. So I'm super excited about that. So that has led me to some other things that I want to try out with some software. So hang in here with me. Uh-oh. Here we go again. I'll look close and personal. Back up. But yeah, so that's going to lead me to some other information I'm going to tell y'all in just a few minutes. Isn't that cute? Topsy Stitches said, wow. So that was an actual, the giraffe wasn't just a giraffe. That like was an actual video of a giraffe from when my friend went to Africa on a safari. And then he took a picture and sent it to me. So I was like, oh, I know what I can do with it. So I did. Let's see. I see some comments. Hey, Miss Margaret. Miss Margaret said, hello, Mom is here. Listen, Miss Margaret, Mom, you can listen. I got the blanket. I'm being hugged by it. I don't want to pass on any of these yuckies to you after you leave Miss Margaret's house, unless you just want to just come over here and bring your baby something to drink or something. You can go home because I don't want to get you sick. But hey, Mom and Miss Margaret. All right, how many 1060s did they have there? Am I going to be able to find a demo model here? So I'm not sure. You can just check with your local dealer. That was BEX. That is our launch to the dealers. They get to come and they get to see everything that we are putting out for the year. And then they bring it back to their shops and then you get to shop with them. So I don't know. I have no control over that stuff that went on, like what demo models and all that stuff that was there. Your daughter's favorite animal is a giraffe. Oh, my favorite animal is a flamingo. Hey, Eve. Patricia said, please hit the like button. Y'all, I think I am earning a like button today. Hey, Sheila. Chicken noodle soup is always a winner. I agree. I just said I need some chicken noodle soup because I had some like salmon. I had a salmon Mediterranean bowl that I made yesterday. It just hit me. Like I was okay. Last night I went to get into bed and I was like, what in the world? Like my chest started hurting. So, but I wanted to hop on here for you all because like, I just was feeling lazy. I'm not feeling horrible. I'm just more so feeling lazy. All right. So inside my little swag bag from Brother at Your Side. This is from BEX, Brother Experience 2025. Art Spira. Make sure y'all download Art Spira. Have y'all downloaded Art Spira? If you haven't, you should. So there was a t-shirt. She definitely already wore the t-shirt. I wore my t-shirt one of those days because it was too hot for all the outfits that I thought I was packing. We have a hat. We have, oh man, I really wish I had brought my stuff out here because I'm gonna for sure have to show you all next week because guess what? Y'all will be so proud of me. I was doing some bling. I blinged some of my samples. As a matter of fact, I like messaged Eve and I was like, Eve, what do I need to do? Like, I need to find the Eve bling bag because I'm blinging. So I'm gonna have to show y'all that when I go back in the house and come back on next Sunday. All right, we got a bandana because the theme was what is going on? Because the theme was Western cowboy stuff. So we got a bandana. I promise y'all, we're gonna get to the new releases. I know y'all yelling at me. You got a notebook. You know, I love me a good notebook. There's a fly in here too. I love me a good notebook. A patch. That's what a patch looks like. This was the logo of the event this year. All right, and then obviously a pen with a stylus because you can use that on Art Spira, and a sticker. Okay, and a cute bag. The dealer's got a cute canvas bag. I wanted one so bad. I was like, oh, you better not put that down somewhere because I want it. But anywho, it was a really cute canvas bag. But I think everyone had a really good time. All right, so let's get on to the part that you came for, and then we're gonna hop off, and y'all gonna have to just tuck me into bed because I'm going to bed after this. Let's put my little blankie on. So what's new? I know y'all have all watched Brother Soul's YouTube and you already know, but let's just talk about it. Hey, Lady Bear. Amelia said I did a bling shirt too. Y'all, you know, I'm a baby blinger. I'm a baby blinger. Hey, Nay, my brother's on here. My goodness, especially all y'all hopping on here when I'm like not feeling good. Sent you some flamingos, man. I saw at the zoo. Oh, I'm gonna have to do some flamingos. Okay, so let's get started. So let's start off with the new release. So y'all, I cheated. Y'all thought I committed all this to memory. Nope. She got pamphlets. I have pamphlets, okay? So the new machines that came out. So there's the Celeste and there's two different ones. One is just a sewing machine. One is a sewing and embroidery. All right. Let me think what I can remember from memory. What I love the most about it is the sewing machine one has the intelligent stitch regulator. All right. That's a major thing. It has the intelligent stitch regulator so that, you know, if you're not quite ready for the Avenir, Celeste might be a thing for you. So let's just talk about real quick. It's the sewing and quilting, but let's talk about the embroidery side of it because, you know, that's my thing. What is included with that is the W plus foot with the LED pointer. You get your embroidery frame set, which is your 5x7, your 9.5 inch by 14 inch. You get your embroidery needle plate cover. Y'all, that's a major thing. So I was embroidering today on Avenir and my thread got like bird nested underneath. It is imperative to be able to get to that bobbin plate easier. So all these machines that come with easier access to your bobbin, worth its weight in gold. It also has the 7511 ballpoint needles for embroidery, comes with the bobbin thread. So basically all of this out of the box, you're ready to go. You are ready to go. Hey, Eartha. Did they put out any prices yet? Yes. So your local there. So you'll never hear me discussing prices because I don't sell the machine. I just teach you how to use them. I'm an educator. But if you go to your local dealer, they will be able to give you pricing. They'll even be able to give you a demo or a run through. And especially if we're having an event there and it's myself or one of the other educators, show up. Come on, show up and come out there, get to know us, learn some of the stuff from us, and buy a machine. Yes, that's what you want to do. But yeah, I never discuss or even have prices, to be honest. The stabilizer, it comes with stabilizer, your touch pen, so that's your stylus, an accessory bag, your operations manual, because we're reading those this year, a quick reference guide. All right, and this machine weighs 33.73 pounds, and the length and width, a little over 24 length, width is 12.74, and height is 13.6 with embroidery unit. All right, so I'm not gonna go through all of these because I feel my voice dwindling. So the built-in sewing designs, you have your patterns, you have your 523 built-in embroidery designs. That's a lot. And I don't know what I was thinking. I did not even get to go down to the area that it was in, which is called Sew and Tell, where you get to play and go through the different screens. I didn't get a chance to do that. So next week, I will be in Minnesota. Pretty sure to be Minnesota. So I'm going to go through the machine and see what designs were in there. But just stop off. Okay, 140 customizable frame patterns, 26 embroidery lettering fonts, spacious embroidery area, 9.5 by 14. You have the 2-point positioning function. That's the same one like we have on the Stellaire, and also what you have on the 6 needle. Matrix copy, really important for patches. You have a lot of your high-end features, which is your automatic thread tension, your automatic needle threading system, your color sort and shuffling, because sometimes I just never know what colors to use when I'm creating something. All right. Art Sphere. Y'all, I cannot drive home as much. Am I saying that right? Stress. That's what I'm trying to say. I cannot stress enough that you guys need to download Art Spirit. If you are a brother user and you have a Wi-Fi enabled, a wireless LAN enabled machine, you need to be on Art Spirit. Art Spirit is like doing major things. Super cute. So Art Spira, so that means you can use it on this one. You can use it on all your multi-needles, your new 10 needle. I said new 10 needle because we have a new 10 needle. You can use all those. So it just opens up. Oh, and it has I don't want to get off subject, but you know, Art Spira does with your printer, your sublimation. So that's your fabric printer, your sublimation, your sewing machines, you know, your smaller embroidery machines like your Sketch and some of those, and then your PRs. Okay. My Stitch Monitor app, in which I used the other day because I was stitching out something for the back of my demo shirt, and I get so tired of it as soon as I walk out of here, it goes, it like unthreads itself sometimes. So I know to come back here, or either my bobbin is running out. So I know exactly with my Stitch Monitor where my stitch out is. Easy Echo and Deco filling. And the 10.1 LCD screen. Pretty much same thing for the sewing one, minus, you know, you don't have the embroidery part on it. But the major thing I want to touch on there is you get the intelligent stitch regulator. So that's with all 3 feet. That's with the continuous, that's with the intermittent, and that's with the basting. All right. That's the open toe, closed toe, and then your echoing. Is that the right one? Your circular foot. All right, let me stop before I get down a rabbit hole of trying to memorize stuff. And there's a whole list of things, but also you can find this information online at Brothers Sews website. All right, so that's your Celeste. What do they compare it to? So it's compared to the BQ 3100. Let's see if I can just find a couple of major things. The LCD screen is going to be larger, so you're going to get 10.1 on the Celeste, whereas on the BQ 3100, it's 7 inches. And if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, they're replacing the BQ 3100. I'm almost sure. I'm almost sure I heard that. Still get your auto thread. You get your wide table, your wireless capability, your sewing features, your stitches, all that. So, yep. All right. All right. And then there's some more. Let's see. Did I miss anything? More designs. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I must have really liked Celeste because I picked up a lot of information about her. Y'all want to see the big picture of her? That's Celeste. In this picture, even has her intelligent stitch regulator foot on. She got new shoes. All right, and that's a totally new machine. Thank you. So I meant to do a little thing across the bottom to let you all know I'm not stitching today because it's just not going to happen. Late to the show. What are you doing today? So what I'm doing today, I showed you all a couple of stitch outs that I did, and then I'm discussing the new things that came out with from Brother during our launch last week at BEX, which is Brother Experience. Okay. And last but not least, and I'm holding on for dear life with this throat. Last but not least, we have our 1060W. Can y'all see this? I know. So you would think that's what's sitting beside me. No, we still listen. We still have 1055 over here. All right. All right. Shh. Don't tell her something else came out. Shh. Because she might act up. No, this one right here is my worker horse. But so 1060W is what came out. So there's a couple of changes that went with it. So you're not going to get the wide table that you got with the 1055, but you do get the accessory table, okay? The extension table. So what that means is this one is geared more towards a lot of you all that, follow me because you want to start a business, right? You're starting a business, you want to do, it still has My Design Center, all those fun things in it, but you want to be able to stitch more, faster, and have more control over it. That's what this girl does. Not this one. That's what the 1060 does. All right, so let's go through here. So you have your same let's see. So you have your warranty, that's 2 years, 6 years for electrical components, 25 years for chassis and castings, all those things. Lovely things that you can talk to your dealer about. All right. I'm just going to read through some of this. Features to help take your business to the next level. Visual design preview. See where the needle will stitch. So one of my favorite things, and I will say I do get spoiled by it. Although I use my 6 needle a lot, I get spoiled when I come to my 10 needle because I can turn my camera on and see exactly where I'm going to put my design. So that kind of spoils me. I have my snowman sticker on the 1060 also. You have your 1200 embroidery designs, 50 fonts, and one of them is the 3D font. Y'all have seen the 3D font, right? That's the 3D puff. You have your app capability. So that's your Art Spira, the My Stitch monitor. All right. Your My Design Center is still in there. I don't do as much as I should with My Design Center. I'm just going to be truthful. I don't do as much as I should on the 10 needle. Now I do a lot with My Design Center on my Avenir and Luminaire. But the main thing, so when I was at events and stuff, the main thing I did with the My Design Center was like I would let a kid draw on the screen and then stitch it out as like a gift. So let's say you want to do a tea towel or a shirt, or I've even scanned in. I was at the Quilt Festival and I drew a picture right there on the spot and I scanned it in and I stitched it out for one of the demos. So those are some cool features. You still have your generous workspace, which is 8x14, 10 needle speed, your 1,000 stitches per minute. Do you all sew at top speed? Do y'all embroider? I do. Listen, this baby is wide open. When I'm stitching, unless I'm doing something delicate, 1,000 stitches per minute. Okay. matrix copy feature. So you know me, I love to do patches. I cannot wait to get my hands on a 1060 so that I can do the patches. So it's a little more beefed up than our regular matrix copy. Maybe next week when I'm at the quilt show, I can record a quick video and show you all and put it on YouTube. Are y'all gonna watch it? You gotta watch it. I gotta get my YouTube watch hours up. So matrix copy, what is that? That's the repeat design for hooping to increase your productivity for great for patches or applique, kind of things like that. And then you still have your 10.1 LCD screen. So a lot of people are like, you know, I still have a lot of the same things in my current one. So just know this is not replacing, this is not an upgrade from the 1055. It's more so replacing the 1055. And you can think about this. If you have a 6 needle, the 1060 is what you're going to go up to next. Okay. The 1060 is what you're going to look into going up to next, because you're going to have a lot of those features for starting your business. It has those admin lockout keys where, let's say you are expanding your business, you're doing business things. I know some of us are hobbyists, but some of us out there are really making businesses out of this and really making money and leaving your 9 to 5. And once you do that, you want to be able to hire somebody, and you don't want them on these machines stitching out any and everything. You want to save your supplies, because let's be real, it's expensive out here. But yeah, it has the admin lockout keys so that you can only allow for certain areas to be done so that it's for better efficiency. Okay. All right. So keep it moving. This one is Art Spira. So what comes with it also, you get your 8x14, 5x7, 4x4, 1.5 by 2 inch hoops with it. Automatically detects the size of it. That tubular frame table, which is this right here. This one, I'm going to be honest with you, I use this way more than I do my wide table. That's just a me thing, because I do a lot more sleeves, pant legs, and like baby onesies or stuff. And especially if I'm using my magnetic hoops, I just want a little bit of extra stability while I'm stitching. All right, so another thing I'm super excited about, he's probably hopped off by now because I've been rambling on and on and on. Brendan was on here earlier with Willcom, because guess what? We have partnered with new software. We have BE embroidery through Willcom, and it's not included, okay? But it's an exciting new software that you can use for your digitizing. All right, I've been alluding to this for a couple of months, y'all. I was a little sneaky. Oh, he's still here. Look at him. He said, "Still here." What time is it there, Brendan? So I have been alluding to it for quite a few months. I kind of heard, little birdie was in my ear that we were gonna get the digitizing software that I was excited to learn. So I've been playing around with it, not enough to say that I'm good at it yet. I had to admit to him when I saw him last week, I was like, I've been playing around with it, but not enough. So your girl has to practice. I even watched quite a few videos yesterday with a glass of wine. He said it's 7:30 a.m. Monday morning. Oh, Monday morning. Sheesh, I'm not ready for that yet. But so yeah, so I've been watching a couple videos, kind of playing around with some stuff, but I am super excited to be able to use a software like that with my, not only multi-needle, y'all, all of your machines. Hello, all of your machines. So, we have other embroidery software. So now we have a full gamut. Depending on what you want to do, you choose whichever software that fits your needs the best, whether you need something for lettering, whether you still have your PE Design 11, that's great for your photo stitches. And now we have our BE Embroidery Studio with Willcom. All right, so that is super exciting. That was my highlight. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That was my highlight. And to be honest, I probably need to talk to Jeff and be like, Jeff, I'm sorry. Jeff tried to teach me that years ago. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do digitizing. So I just learned the bare minimum, and I didn't stick to one software like I should have. So now I'm at the beginning of the learning stages. Hey, Renee. So I'm at the beginning of the learning stages, and just know I'm going to take you all along the journey with me. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Maybe I shouldn't claim that. It's easy software to hang on to, but I say for me, it's going to be a bumpy ride because I make everything complicated sometimes because I'm a perfectionist. And also what I'm excited about, there's a Willcom Academy. So not only am I going to be watching, YouTube University, I will also be logging onto my Willcom Academy. And then it is, correct me if I'm wrong, Brendan, if I start saying the wrong thing. What is the other studio? Let me look on my computer. Corel. So you have your Corel feature that's embedded in there also. So I was just super impressed. Okay, listen, I'm gonna put it on the screen so we have proof. Free classes in Sydney waiting for you. Corel Draw graphic suite. Yep, you guys saw it. When I booked my flights to Sydney, don't ask no questions. So you have the full design package, all right? The full design package. I'm so glad you hopped on with me today, Brendan. Oh my gosh, because some of that information was escaping me. Yeah, it was so funny. He said, every time I turn around, you're posting something on Instagram. I'm like, well, because you can schedule something and I have a social media manager helper. And sometimes I just like to post stuff, but yeah, so that's the main things. I'm sorry I don't have more for you all today. It's been years since I hopped on here and didn't do an actual stitch out. Like I said, I did have every intention on bringing some of my samples out here to show you all. If I had time, let me think. No, I don't have time to run in the house. I should have thought about it at the very beginning. Because I did some really cute boots. I'll post them. I'll just post pictures of them too, because I don't know if I'll remember for next week. But that's all I have for you all today. I hope you guys forgive me for being a little bit of a slacker, for being under the weather, because it's just, I'm going to bed after this. All right, I am going to bed after this. If you missed the very beginning, I'm wrapped up in the blanket that my mommy made me. And also I showed off pictures. Oh, that was another thing. So I did these on Avenir. Is he upside down? Hey, let me standing on your head. You're gonna hurt yourself. So I did this on Avenir. I need help, you guys. First of all, I know my strengths. I'm not a quilter. Can I quilt? Probably. Have I made a quilt? I have. But that's not necessarily the avenue I want to go down. So give me some ideas for this. Like I could do a jacket back of it, or I could frame it, but I don't want to have to tote around a frame with a glass. Thank you, Tosh. In my suitcase all the time. And this one too. So I did this one on Avenir. But I'm going to do the same exact one with my software, which is my BE Studio. What is the name of it? I wrote it down. Patch for a pocket. I thought about making it into a patch and doing so. Whatever I do with it, I want it to kind of be my signature thing. What's the name of the one? It's like a little coral. It kind of looks like stippling. It's a lot like this, but it's on the BE. He's gonna answer me in just a second. He's gonna be like, I didn't come on your live to work. What's the name of it? Because I was looking in the group and I saw everybody doing it. But it's like a coraling little feature where you can use the photo reef. That was close. Coral reef, right? But I want to do the same exact picture with the reef stitch. I went to Goodwill today. I know, y'all. I tried. I didn't even get anything because when I was walking around, I started to feel lightheaded. So I came on home. I think it's the Mucinex that just kind of makes me feel loopy. But I want to try these same pictures with the reef stitch. He said I need a pay raise. I want to try these same photos with the reef stitch. That's kind of like, I like to go across the gamut and see what all I can do with one picture. And I'm trying to find just like my place. What if I were to do a lot more of these pictures, what would I truly do with them? Like, would I allow photographers to send me their art and I turn it into thread? Like, I'm still trying to figure it out. So give me some ideas. I think y'all wrote some up here. Hold on. Crafting with Shay said, yes, the boots. I know, I feel so bad I don't have the boots out here. Okay, a patch for a jacket, applique it on. So, Brendan, what I was thinking too, along those lines, a patch for a jacket, yes, and then blinging around the outside of it. Because guess what I ordered? A hot fix tool gun. I don't even know if I need it. I don't even know. Shay, do I need that? Eve, do I need that? I don't know. I ordered it though. It's purple. I didn't see it in pink. I did, but it was cheaper in purple. Okay. Add batting, backing, and binding. It will be cute. Batting, backing, and binding. That sounds like quilting. Shay. So yeah, that was my initial thought to do it. And I may do these that way because I want to take them to my event as samples next week. So I may be doing that this week. Batting, backing, and binding. Say that 3 times fast. Tosh said, yeah, a jacket may be best. Mini quilt or a wall hanging. Renee said tote bags. I like that. A tote bag would be nice. Like one of the, now y'all got me jealous again. One of those nice tote bags that they gave the brother dealers. Y'all, I'm talking about, when I tell y'all those bags were big, I could probably order it on totebag.com, but I just wanted one. It said brother. Y'all see that? That's me pouting. Okay. Eve said it can come in handy. Because listen, I hand blinged all of those. Or a raw edge. Okay. I see what you did there. No, Shay is outraged that I got purple. I know, right? It should be pink. I know. Purple was cheaper. Use the hand stitch effect. Give it that organic feel. Yep. So that's what I plan on doing tonight. So last night, if you guys saw me on my Instagram, I kind of was sitting with a glass. That was before I was feeling bad. I had my glass of wine and everything. I can't have wine tonight because I've started taking medication for this, whatever I have going on, but getting sidetracked. So I was sitting on my couch watching Wilcom videos, Brendan to be exact. I was watching his videos all evening and kind of going through click by click to do the same thing. I got hung up on it. I was like, I truly wanted to be like, well, wait, but what about this part? But what about that part? So I'm going to watch quite a few more. I've started writing down notes so that when I do actually sit down, I can ask them about what's going on. So I do plan on doing the reef. I was about to say coral again. The reef stitch with those. That's how I learn, y'all. That's how I learn. I go find a video that's doing what I want to do and I follow it step by step. Okay. Tosh said purple is my color. Hey, Andrea. Thank you. Spilling the diversity said, hello, Alexis in chat. Hope you feel better soon. Checking in from California. Brendan said, shucks. Yep, I was listening. You were on the big screen in the living room. Okay. So that's all I have. If I stay on any longer, I'm just going to be rambling and using up my voice just to be chit-chatting with y'all. But I wanted to make sure I hopped on and did something because I was not here last week. I was feeling fine. I promise you, I was feeling fine up until last night. I got out of the tub and went and laid down and my chest just started hurting. So I hope it's nothing major. If I wake up feeling yucky again tomorrow, I'm going to go to urgent care or something. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I came on here with you all for something. Next week, I'm not sure what I'm going to stitch out, but I kind of want to start doing bling stuff. Shh, don't tell Eve. Eve gonna be like, oh, I've been been trying to tell you to bling for years. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. CA Canada. Oh, I'm sorry. Correct me, not California, Canada. Okay, this is our Canada buddy. Still in the diversity. All right, you guys. So remember, it does not have to be perfect, but it has to be pretty. Continue to send me the ideas of what to do for this, of what to do with this. And I promise you, it felt good. First of all, I started this yesterday. I ran out of thread, so I had to order something waiting for today. It felt so good to come home and work on a project that I wanted to work on. Although I am doing this to take it to an event, y'all, I truly, hold on, give me a minute. I'm going somewhere with this. Let her cook. So it felt so good to come home and do a project that I wanted to do. It wasn't an order. It wasn't something that I had to create for a class. It turned into something that I want to take to an event to show as a sample. But I say all that to say, if you are starting to feel burnt out, and you know me, I get burnt out very often. I go pick up whole side hobbies when I get burnt out. Golf is still happening. First of all, we're still a golfer. But when you start to feel burnt out, just do something that you love to do. All right. Pick up a new skill. Do something. I don't care how simple it is. Go back to the basics. Why did you learn machine embroidery? Was there something that you want to pick up on the side? Me, it's going to be, so it's not going to be full all on digitizing, first of all, because what she's not about to do is teach y'all how to digitize. Listen, I don't think I'm there yet. Okay. We're not, that's not a goal. But I do want to be able to digitize so that I can make designs and files that can accompany my my tutorials. All right. Unapologetically, they'll be my designs. All right. So make sure you just do something that you love just to get yourself back on track. All right. That's what I do. So this is why I don't sell. I just craft for me. I didn't know that, Shay. So that's why, y'all, Shay, I met Shay in person. Shay was so happy. She said just now, she said, this is why I don't sell. I craft for me. You don't hear my stomach growling? Do that. Do that. Let's see. Brendan said, get well soon. You worked your butt off at BEX and get some well-deserved rest. I think that's the problem, y'all. That probably is the problem. Like, I just keep going. And my body sometimes says, you know what? We're done. We're going to lay our burdens down this week, the whole week. So, all right. So I said all that to say bye. Thank you all for tuning in. Sorry I didn't have a stitch out for you all. Oh, remember the seatbelt covers? I went on, I went to, I don't know why I'm yelling at y'all. My voice is killer. I hopped on the Academy office hours last week before I left, and I showed them how to set up an Etsy post or an Etsy link. Nope. Etsy listing so that they can sell theirs. And I went ahead and listed mine. Guess what? The day I left town, 2 orders. I got 2 orders for the seatbelt covers. So I'll be working on that at some point this week. I can do that in the house on my Avenir. I don't necessarily have to come out here to the multi-needle. So it'll be a real easy stitch out. But make sure you're posting your things online and showing people what you do. Put a price behind it and sell it. All right. All right, you guys. Remember, it does not have to be perfect, but it has to be pretty. Bye. Let me see. Make sure I don't have any comments. Sounds like we need to make some golf stick covers. Ooh. I agree. Thank you. I see y'all saying goodbye and feel better soon. I made something for myself yesterday to get back in the groove. Yep, very important. Oh, wait, y'all been talking to me. I missed a whole lot. Wait, don't go nowhere yet. Hold on, y'all. We missed some. Hold on. Somebody's in the background right now saying, oh, we were so close. We were about to go. I know. Just hang in there. Okay, bling and embroidery. Yeah, we're going to circle back around to the bling, embroidery, and software stuff because I have a lot of questions about that. Okay, no kidding. Topsy Stitches said, no kidding, between trying to get brother. So I need to do more with my sketch. It's right down here. Yesterday, just on a fluke, I went to Best Buy because I needed a I promise y'all, I'm about to let y'all go. Just a minute. Just a minute. You know how you get out to the parking lot, you still talking? We're now in the parking lot at the car. I'm gonna let y'all go in just a minute. So I went to get the paper cover for my iPad because I'm about to do a download for the a download video for the planner. But Starlink, is it called Starlink? Starlinks were on sale for like $170 something off. Why did I buy one? I bought one because, you know, my internet out here is a little iffy sometimes. So I'm going to call customer service, figure that out, get it set up, and hopefully that will fix all of my woes. And then I will be able to set up my Sketch and all my other stuff the way I really want to out here. So I haven't been on my Sketch as much as I needed to either. All right. Yes, you're lagging a bit. See? Okay. Eve said, I love Starlink. Okay. Wait a minute. Eve, I might have to be calling you. You know, I'm here and ready to have you live. I know. See, the last time we tried for me to go live in the Sketch group, that was the last time I played around with the Sketch machine. But I love it because it's Bluetooth. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I love it. I love my other machines, but I love it because it's Bluetooth. Andrea said, love your hair. Thank you. Like literally, it's time to take it out. But thank you so much. All right, y'all, for real. I'm sorry. I kept y'all over here past y'all bedtime, past y'all's curfew. We gotta go. I will see you all later. I do not have anything. Okay. Thank you, Shay. All right, I will see you guys later. Remember, it does not have to be perfect, but it has to be pretty. Y'all see, it is driving me crazy to not stay on here with y'all for an hour. We made it to 46 minutes. My time clock is like, no, it's too soon, but my throat and my chest is saying we have got to go. All right. I will see you guys next week. Bye.